Welcome to Association Engine. In this video, we are going to look at the base settings screen. We have already installed and configured WordPress and have installed and activated the Association Engine and related plugins. So let's go to Association Engine Base. After you get to the base settings screen, expand the XWeb connection settings. Here you can enter the XWeb username, password, and SOAP WSDL URL provided by Abila. Make sure you enter the test database information for your development site and the live database information for your live site. You can also specify a socket timeout. This is the amount of time the SOAP client will wait for a response from NetForum. The default is 60 seconds. Note that the maximum is also 60 seconds, based on the default settings for many of the web hosting providers our clients use. Some NetForum processes, such as registering a large group for an event, might take longer than 60 seconds. If that happens, you might need to work with your web hosting provider to adjust the timeout settings on the server side. Now let's expand the global features. We use the GeoNames web service to provide valid city, state, and country values for use in our Accounts UI. You can set up a free account for GeoNames on their website and enter the username in the GeoNames username setting. We do recommend using a GeoNames Premium Web Service account for your GeoNames user. This is going to allow for faster and more reliable responses from their web service. If you're going to use CAPTCHA on the Enterprise Donations or Enterprise Accounts UI, you'll also need to set up a reCAPTCHA account. You can just go to the reCAPTCHA website to do that, and then you can put your private and public keys in the spaces provided. We use jQuery UI to handle much of the user interface in Association Engine. If you don't want to use the default styling, you can simply roll your own theme using the jQuery UI theme roller. Then you can copy and paste the custom CSS into the space provided. Now let's expand the debugging settings. If Abila ever asks you for a SOAP dump, you can enter an email address or web folder in these fields to get them. We don't recommend leaving a value in the success field, as that's going to result in a very large number of emails or a very large number of log messages on your server, and that could slow down your website. We recommend using this only for debugging purposes. Now we'll expand the database maintenance settings. This will allow you to flush expired transients, which are records that are added to the WordPress options table. A lot of transients in that table can slow down your site, so if you notice any performance issues, you might want to flush them. After you've modified all of your settings, you can click the Save Settings button. If you ever need to transfer all of the settings to another WordPress site, you can click on the Export All Settings button. That will export a text file containing all of your settings. You can later import those settings from another site or into this site again by clicking on Choose File, selecting that file, and then clicking on Import All Settings. That's it for the base settings screen. If you have any issues with this screen, please email support@pongos.com. Thanks!